I did the boot camp with Avery in Miami, and then came back to my home city in Tennessee, and started going to the college campus every day, using the momentum gained from the boot camp. I was doing about like 3 to 5 approaches a day, like every day on the campus. And so I was getting numbers from that, and I started getting some dates from that. And about a week and a half after the boot camp, I went on a date with a girl and ended up pulling. And so that was my first time getting laid from cold approach. It was only the second time in my life, and it was the first time in like over 4 years. So basically the momentum gained and the things that I learned on the boot camp led to immediate results within less than 2 weeks by the time I got back to my home.
At the second night of the boot camp, I ended up going home with this girl, which she said she was a model. And I don't know if she was, who cares? We end up sleeping together. I've never slept with someone by doing cold approach. But yeah, it was pretty fun. So yeah, I recommend coming to these boot camps. It's actually worth it, believe it or not, but it's worth it.
So I did meet a girl on Avery's boot camp that was from Russia, and very attractive, very fit. So I ended up, after boot camp, taking a plane to stay at her apartment for 5 days and having sex every day and having a great time. It was really nice and definitely improved my game in many ways. Just, getting more comfortable with like really hot chicks. Like she's like a cardiologist. She picks me up in a Camaro when I'm at the airport, and she's wearing like super tight like yoga pants, and top was really tight. I was just like, oh shit, like, craziness. So yeah, it was awesome, and definitely the boot camp helped with that.
I consider myself an outgoing person, and I don't think I'm like super shy. But just the idea of cold approach, like it never crossed my mind that I could actually do it, or like people will do it, or if it will work. But so that's why I decided to take a boot camp with Avery, because I watch his videos and like other coaches, and I'll be like, man, I wish I could actually do that. That's just crazy. I gotta say, it was hard at the beginning. Like it is scary to go out and approach, but he gave me direction. Like every time I approach, every single approach, he told me what I could do better, what I was doing right.
All right, guys, so I did Avery's boot camp in Miami, and prior to doing this boot camp, I had been going out literally every day for a month, trying to approach girls and meet them, and had only done about like 6 in a whole month. So I really needed someone to like really like kick my ass and like make me actually go meet the girls, because I had the motivation and the drive to do it, but I just couldn't make myself approach. Before the boot camp, in my entire adult life, I'd probably done, I would guess, 20 to 25 cold approaches. And in 2.5 days here in Miami, I've done, I would guess, between 60 and 70 approaches. So literally I've tripled my number of cold approaches that I've done in my whole life in one weekend. And the results I've gotten, I don't know exactly, but at least 20 numbers, probably a few more than 20 numbers. I went on 3 instant dates. One of them was the first night I was here, and it was with a swimsuit model who travels all over the country to do photo shoots. One of the girls I approached, I could tell that she was very open and sexual, so I was like, I'm just gonna be bold with her. And as I was leaving, I got her number, and as I was leaving, I just like grabbed her hand and kissed it, and I was like, we're gonna have sex later, and she said, I hope so. And that one's actually still in play, so the results are still pending on that one. Also, Avery mic'd me up and recorded me while I did some approaches, and then so one afternoon while it was raining and we couldn't go out, we watched the video, and it was really helpful. He was explaining to me how on a lot of my rejections, especially early on, I was getting, when I would approach the girl, I was getting like too close to her and like invading her space basically, and basically making them uncomfortable by just being like really close and up in their face. And so watching that feedback helped, and now I'm more conscious when I approach to like back off and give them some space, especially if they're a little reserved at first. I'll back off, and that helped. Just try to make your day better. That was like one of the best tips that at the beginning that I think Avery gave me when I was really struggling at the start, and like I was like, this is too much. He was like, just go talk to that girl and just try to make her day better. And I did that a couple times, and then I got the ball rolling, and then I was able to actually go for more like direct approaches. If you're like me and you've been trying to take action, you've actually been putting yourself out there, which is a really good thing, but you need that extra kick to like actually go and approach girls, definitely take one of Avery's boot camps, because he'll make sure that you will do more approaches probably than you've ever done in your whole life. And like for me, I tripled my number of approaches in one weekend. So, and you'll definitely get results as far as numbers, and you'll have many opportunities to pull as well. So I would definitely recommend it.
The cost of a boot camp, might seem high, but in reality, it's like you're paying for an awesome vacation that you actually gain a lot from